My name is Tam and I am a client experience coordinator for M2M. I started experiencing back pain probably around 2010. I had shooting pains, I had sharp pains, I had dull pains, I had aching, a little bit of everything. I was told I had bulging discs, I was told I had back spasms, all of the above. As a result, I was extremely limited in my movements, not only day to day, but in my fitness routines. I wasn't able to do pretty much everything. I couldn't deadlift, I couldn't do sled pushes, sled pulls, I couldn't ride the assault bike, I couldn't bear crawl, I couldn't do monster walks, pretty much anything and everything set it off and flared it up. I felt extremely frustrated. I felt discouraged. I felt weak. I felt just pretty much all around broken. I don't know what I didn't try to fix my back pain. I had injections, I did physical therapy, I did chiropractic, I did yoga, I did stretching, I did heating pads, I could probably list more things that I didn't try than what I did. M2M was my Hail Mary. I was kind of at the end of my rope. I was at the point where I really thought it was something I was gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life, and I was never gonna be able to train the way I used to, the way I wanted to. So it was kind of like my last ditch effort to get back to where I wanted to be. I found M2M through a friend, someone that I worked out with frequently, someone who's actually a neighbor, and she actually knew of somebody who had come to M2M before and gotten really great results. So she told me I should give M2M a call, and so I did. My first session with M2M was unlike any other session, appointment, anything I'd ever tried before. It was probably a 20 to 30 minute conversation with the doctor, kind of really diving into what had caused my pain, how long I had been dealing with it, anything that made it flare up, made it feel better, worse, and what it really limited me in doing. And then from there, we actually went out into the gym and I got to demonstrate all of the things that, I got to try and demonstrate all the things that I could no longer comfortably do, which let him really evaluate and figure out what we needed to work on moving forward. M2M was different from any previous physical therapy that I had done in that every session was just one-on-one, me and the doctor. There was complete continuity throughout my entire treatment. It wasn't I walked in and I said, hey, I have back pain. They're like, cool, here's your list of exercises. Like, this is what you're gonna do for the next 6 months. It was very specifically tailored to me and my injury and how I felt on any given day during my session. And it was very much scaled and individualized to what I needed in that moment. We figured out and pinpointed what was triggering my back pain in one session, and then moving forward from there, we worked on that specific issue, and I learned how to stress my back appropriately so I wouldn't, be out for 3 weeks after I exercised. I learned how much recovery I needed in between. I learned how much of an impact sleep and nutrition played in my back pain and, ultimately getting stronger and recovering from that long term. I could have literally cried when we figured out what worked and how basically that I wasn't really broken. I never really processed that something that was I felt was part of my core being is not anymore. It was wild. It's night and day. I go to my workouts, I do sled pushes, I deadlift. I'm not afraid of the weight anymore. I'm not afraid of the movements. I can go into a HIIT class or a lifting session confident that my back is going to let me do what I want it to do. It feels very, very liberating to know that I can do all of the things that I was once terrified to do, because I didn't know if that one movement or that one lift was going to trigger so much pain that I would be down for another 3 months. Because of all the progress I made in a matter of 10 sessions that I didn't even begin to make in a matter of 10 years with, chiropractic care, physical therapy, injections, yoga, stretching, heat, ice, everything under the sun, I became such a firm believer in what Made to Move has to offer that I pretty much started demanding in all of my other sessions that I needed to be the mascot for Made to Move and the worm. That is why I am so excited to announce that I am joining the Made to Move team. I will be answering phones, answering any questions, letting you know what to expect when you come into Made to Move before you get into your evaluation. I will be the worm in the wild. You will see me all around Charleston in different gyms and different classes. And I will just overall be here to help you have the best experience possible. I am excited to help clients take the first step towards getting out of pain and living a life without limitations. I am so excited to finally be the Made to Move worm mascot.
You did it!
Yes!